everybody, how's it going? Hope you're all well. Welcome to episode 2 of my Fleetwood Town save on Football Manager 2021. We've really kicked on now into the season, coming towards the end, only a couple of months left. Let's see how we got on, and hope you enjoy the video, guys. So guys, as you can see, we are still top of the league. I'm not quite sure how, because we had this really horrible spell for a couple of months where we just couldn't seem to get a win. Very, very, very up and down form, and we sort of like we were at the top quite comfortably for a while, and then we just fell all the way down to about where Portsmouth are now, and it happened really quickly, and then somehow we managed to turn it around and get back to the top again. So good end, a very good end to the stream last night, and yeah, it was good form, or good way to end overall. And let's see what happened here. So we got a couple of disappointing results. So if we start with like sort of Charlton area here, we got a good result against Charlton. But then we got a really terrible result against Bristol. We lost 3-1 there. But then we got our revenge on them in the league 4-2. And to be fair, they were lucky to even get goals in that game. We could have easily won that like 7-0. Completely different contrast, even though it's just like literally 2 days or 3 days apart from one another, or a few days apart from one another. It's absolutely crazy. A week apart. And yeah, just it's what a difference a week can make in football. And then we beat Sunderland in the Papa John's Trophy on penalties. Then we lost to Plymouth, which, to be fair, they completely deserved that. We were awful in that game. Then we beat Sunderland again in the league quite comfortably, considering it was quite even in the cup again. So it's one of them sort of different contrasts again. A very, very disappointing draw with Hull. We seem to have a very sort of poor home record overall, I feel. We seem to lose a lot of games at home, as you can see here with Wigan, as you can see here with Ipswich. But I don't know, it's one of them. But we're doing okay overall, so yeah, it's not going too bad overall. But again, we go back to where it went bad. Northampton here beat us 1-0. Absolutely shocking. They were rock bottom of the league, and I was very angry, very angry at this loss. And then Blackpool again, they were just above Northampton. A very disappointing draw. So a couple of disappointing results there against teams that are very rock bottom of the league. But then we turned it around with Swindon, who aren't rock bottom of the league. They were sort of mid-table-ish, I believe, at the time, and doing okay. So yeah, completely strange how it works in this league, and this is why I like lower league football, because it can be very competitive. Anyone almost can beat anyone on their day. And yeah, Portsmouth. This is where we get a couple of disappointing losses in a row here. Wigan, we should have got better there. Really, we had enough chances against Wigan to win that game, and we ended up losing it, which was quite disappointing. And this is where our barren run sort of happened. We kind of had these losses, and we picked up the odd win in between. And as you can see here, we beat Blackpool in the Papa John's Trophy, but we drew to them in the league. So again, that's another way of different contrasts. How a few weeks or a week can make a difference in football. And then we went on and got a disappointing draw against Crewe, beat Doncaster 4-0, which was quite good. And then we got into the month of January, and this Ipswich game was horrible, really. I mean, we started off the game quite badly, but then we ended sort of okay. Well, we started off badly. Middle period was good, and we got sort of 2 goals, and we were leading 2-1 with maybe about 15 minutes to go. And then they got 2 goals very late on and ended up winning the game. So it was like we started off bad, in the middle we were good, and at the end we were bad. And MK Dons, it was the opposite way around. We kind of started the game off better than they did, but then ended it worse. So yeah, it's a couple of disappointing results there. But then these two teams were at the top of the league at the time, so can't really be too disappointed in that, really. They are better than us anyway, especially Ipswich. And then we decided, after so many losses in between here, we sort of decided that the formation wasn't really consistent enough. It wasn't really working. So we changed the formation for Man United. We tested a new formation out against Man United in the Papa John's Trophy. And it worked. It seemed to work quite instantly. We ended up beating them 3-1. And then we went on and beat Portsmouth 2-0. We struggled through the Northampton game, but we got some revenge anyway, and beat them 3-2. Beat Oxford 2-0, so we've done the double over Oxford this season. The only game we've lost with this new formation is against Arsenal 3-2. But again, we beat Bristol 3-1 here, so we're doing all right, to be fair. Now that we've switched formation, we're doing all right. A couple of little disappointing draws here. Very, very good game for the neutral, this Plymouth game at 4-all. But yeah, we annihilated Charlton. But then after that, we kind of it's like we've scored all our goals against one team, and then a couple of games later, we've only got 1 goal for between the two. But yeah, I think it's this, since we changed the formation, it's been very, very good for us. And let's let's just check over the formation now. So this is what we've changed to now. It's a tactic that was created by a guy in Omega Luke's Discord, actually. So yeah, it's fantastic formation. He is an absolute tactical genius, and yeah, he's helped me out massively. And yeah, this is what we were using. We had Yaya Toure kind of here. It wasn't in a DM role, actually. It was in a Regista role, but it wasn't really working. You know, it was getting inconsistent, and so we switched over to this, and it seems to have worked wonders, to be honest. So yeah, I'm super happy with it. And we have actually brought in a couple more players in the January transfer window. We brought in Louis Barry from Aston Villa on loan. Very good player, only 17 as well. Might try and get him back, I don't know yet. But we are definitely going to try and get Balogun back. He's done very well for us. I think he scored like 6 and 11. Yeah, 6 and 11, so he's doing very well for us. Slow start, but then now he's banging goals in for fun. So yeah, I'm really happy with that, and he's got pace as well, which is what we need. And I think this team does need pace, like, you know, a lot of pace. It's quite slow overall, except for a couple of players. So what I'm going to look to do is try and get some pacey players in the forward positions, and try and just inject a bit of, you know, oomph into the attack, essentially. We're going to try and get rid of Ched Evans. He's kind of, we've put him into the under-23s because he's just annoying the hell out of me. So we've got rid of him out of the way. I'm not bothered about him at all. And there's a couple of loan players I'd like to keep. I'd like to keep Mulgrew. I'd like to keep Balogun and McKay for another season. Hopefully I can do that, or at least get 2 of them. Mulgrew especially, and Balogun. They're the 2 that I really want. More so than anything else. I'd love to keep Connolly, but he's already transferring out to Sassuolo, unfortunately. But yeah, we'll see. We'll look to try and improve the defence as well if we can. If we can get one centre-back who's good in the air and some pace up top, we should hopefully have a good season in the Championship. If we do get promoted, of course. We're all just assuming here that we will. I'm fairly confident that we can do this. We've got 2 and a bit months to go. So yeah, fingers crossed that we can do this, and I think we can do this. I think we can get automatic as well. But you know, it sounds confident, but I am feeling very confident that we can do it now. Now that we've turned our form around, and if we have a good like month here, especially, then I think, you know, going into the last month and a bit, I think we really will qualify automatically. So yeah, this month here I think is very important. But yeah, that's about it for this episode. So wanted a quick highlight of what's happened on stream. It's going very well overall. The board's still, you know, quite happy with me with an A+, or well, it was an A+ before, it's now just an A. So yeah, the board are very happy overall. And yeah, that's it for this episode, guys. So if you're liking these highlight videos, please hit that subscribe button. It means a lot. If you want to watch it live, come over to my Twitch. The details are all below in the description below. Yeah, come and watch this live. We stream from 10 PM GMT most weekdays. Well, pretty much all weekdays. It's the weekends we tend to have off, but in the weekdays we're usually live every day. You know, bar any issues. And yeah, that's it, guys. So thank you very much, everyone. Stay safe, and on to episode 3. I'll catch you later. Okay, guys. So now we move on to Evolving Mindset. Free organization, absolutely amazing people. They really are. And as you can see at the top there, Evolving Mindset offer free online advice sessions from qualified mental health nurses. They also offer mindfulness, stress, anxiety management, mental health awareness, and are also available should anyone need any support. I wholeheartedly recommend them. They're so good. And if you need the help, you know, as they say, it's okay to not be okay, and it's so true. It really is. And if you are struggling out there, especially in this climate, please get in touch with Evolving Mindset. I really recommend them. Shout out to Limo, one of their mental health nurses and directors. He is a streamer on Twitch. His details will be below. If you feel like you want to just connect with a Twitch streamer rather than contact the organization itself, please feel free to do that. Limo will 100% support you through anything. Amazing bloke, top streamer, and like I say, he will really help you out a lot.